Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be going over everything broken in watchOS 11 and iOS 18. Some of these things obviously are just expected in the beta, and that's really what I want to get at. This is more for those people that are contemplating installing the beta on their main device, and this is a video on why you shouldn't. Obviously this is beta 1, so things are not going to work. There are known issues that it was released with, and some things just weren't ready for release yet and just aren't in here. So one of the main things I noticed here was when editing the lock screen controls down here. This only pertains to using shortcuts to open an app. So if I delete that one here and we're going to add a new one, if I hit the plus and then I hit open app, as you can see, the app selector comes and then goes away, and then you're left with nothing down here, just a blank icon. Well, I did find a workaround for that. If you go ahead and just close this and go back into it and then tap it right here, you can choose the app that you want to open, and then it will work just fine. You can set it just like that. So that is just a little bit of a glitch right there, but it does have a workaround. One of the major things I had was with watchOS 11. I did have to delete and repair my watch. I could not get any of my home stuff to show up. It was just saying to go to the home app on the phone and set it up there, but my home app on my phone was already set up. It just wasn't syncing over to the watch for whatever reason. So I was able to fix that by just unpairing my watch and repairing it with my phone. Another thing I was having an issue with was the wallet and Apple Pay. Let me see here if I can. The home key was not working for whatever reason. It just wasn't showing up on my watch. Now I had this issue on watchOS 10 as well. I don't know what happened to it, but that did not get fixed until I repaired my watch. So doing that did also fix that issue that I was having with the home key for my door lock. Battery life has been pretty good. It's 1056, we're at 48%. I've really heavily been playing around with this, as you guys can expect, over the past few hours, and I really haven't plugged the phone in. I don't think I plugged it in at all, really. I guess we can take a look at battery here and see when I plugged it in last. It was last charged to 70% 2 hours ago, so not too bad on the battery usage for, like I said, setting everything back up and messing around with it and customizing everything that's new in the beta. So pretty good battery life for a beta 1, actually very decent. The watch does seem to be taking a little bit more of a hit. We're down to 76% there, and the watch was charged at 100% just a few hours ago when I installed the beta, so definitely dropping a little bit faster than it did before, because I could end the day, I could get like 2 days out of battery life out of this watch. So 75% was about a full day's use for me, and then 75 down to 50 probably another day, and then I would charge it. So seems to be dropping a little bit quicker than normal. Like I said, I did have to repair it in there, so that is part of that as well. I really haven't experienced too many other bugs though, other than setting up that lock screen. I did have one issue with my AirPods, but that was on macOS, and that was just where the sound, they like disconnected, they weren't working. The sound became distorted, and when I turned off Bluetooth, turned it back on, it fixed that. So as far as like iOS and everything it goes, everything seems to be working. I had one issue where when I had a blank box, it was actually this one right here for the home accessories, there was a blank box down here, and this outline was showing up down here when it was out of edit mode, so it was kind of just like right here, kind of under those controls and right here. But I restarted the phone and that did go away. That is also listed as a known issue on the release notes for iOS 18, so that's something they're already aware of and they're already working on, but it is something that is there in beta 1, just to make you guys aware of it. It seems to only happen after editing with an empty box down there. If you don't touch that, it really doesn't have any issues. I've been able to edit the other pages and stuff like that and didn't have any issues or anything like that with it. So it just happened that one time, and it was able to be fixed with a restart. So all that's working. One other known issue pertaining to one of these features that you guys are going to be messing around with is the theming right here. As you can see, it does take a little bit of time for all the icons to theme. Apple does say that's normal, just to swipe around on the pages and let everything update, and that will fix itself. So it really only happens with those color themes, but that is something, again, that they are aware of and they are working on. So those are just some of the quirks and bugs here in Beta 1 on iOS 18 and watchOS 11. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.